is all the plays, they got the ball inside. There's so many ways to do it. They're exploiting switches. You have to keep doing that. Do not let this team off the hook. Test them defensively.
Ty Jerome with Scottie Pippen Jr., Jalen Wells driving and rimming it in from the baseline. So the excellent shooting of a Memphis team that really has struggled in the
34% from the three-point line. He's streaky there. He got to that mid-range, but they're swinging the ball. They're skipping the ball across. You have to just close out under control, a little shorter when you're trying to get back to your man from help position.
Yeah, the Warriors are 17-9 at home, but they've lost their last 3 home games. Have Spencer halfway down and out. They're not having a three-point shooting night at all. 6 of 22.
It's danger time right now. You don't want them to run away with it as Scottie Pippen Jr. misses. Getting some more separation here. You need to have a nice push to start this quarter. Set the tone.
Down 10 and came back and tied it. Moody's foul shooting a 3 again.
Okay.
That's how the half ended, and that's how the because you know, your last year when you were averaging 14, it was like, oh, this house is cooking.
At times you can just live off of what guys create for you, and that's what happened there. The ball is cut and move without the ball, and then you just kind of sprinkle in a little creation for yourself as he made that last free throw.
So Moses 5 of 6 free throwing. Ty Jerome has Draymond switched onto him. Scottie Pippen Jr. with that skip pass to Jalen Wells. Knocked away by Draymond, but a foul on the reach.
They're always looking to drive.
It is 2 free throws, and it's the upward shooting motion outside the lane. If you were wondering, hey, was he shooting the ball?
In the paint, you're going towards the basket, and outside the paint, you're taking a jump shot. Memphis
in a full kind of rebuild and reload after trading Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. the last summer, and now this trade deadline.
They're trying to figure out what they got in some of these young guys as Moses Moody hits that mid-range.
Get the free throws going, and then Moses' first field goal follows. Digging in on this end and stopping Memphis from scoring. Stretch here. Ty Jerome has been tough to stop him from scoring. Movement, another create
in his approach to the game. He comes out of Virginia as he misses the first free throw. You're going, I'm going to be a scorer in this league. He is 6'5", too, so that helps him with his scoring ability. But he loves his floaters. His ball handling is great, and he's always been a great three-point shooter.
Yeah, 45 games with the Dubs, averaged 7 a game, then 6th in most improved player of the year in Cleveland. Moody had that stripped. Step around and give away. Draymond takes it right back.
He's so good defending against fast break opportunities.
G.G. Jackson just had it picked, and then the Warriors throw it away. So turnover, and he's Santos at least.
They want to play fast. You want to play fast, but who can take their time and take a beat when it's needed?
Kyle Anderson thought about that 3. Draymond played him wonderfully, and he made it anyway. That's where good offense beats good defense in this league.
Tip your hat and run back.
Grizzlies have equaled their largest advantage now. Draymond 3. Draymond's 4 of 5 shooting. He's got 11.
A little back and forth with Kyle Anderson and Draymond. Draymond kind of stared him down after that one.
Can't keep having Memphis shoot 59% from the field, though. G.G. Jackson denied. And then the 45th pick in 2023.
He's got some skills, versatility.
So
the wonderful conversation we had. He's a scorer, he gets assists, great vision, he does it all.
Got 83 points on the season.
Unbelievable.
And he's like in the MVP conversation. That's how good Macklin Celebrini's been this year.
The sky's the limit for that man.
Spencer lost it, got it back, wheeling in the lane, floating it home.
He's got such great touch inside. After that spin move, he has rhythm off of that. He kind of bobbled it there, and he was unfazed by it. And he knew he had some space to work, under control.
G.G. Jackson cycling to Jalen Wells down the lane to flip it up and out. Cedric Coward may not return for Memphis, so they're down a body. Ty Jerome took it from Draymond Green.
Whoa, he just shot through there, caught Draymond off guard.
Jerome, what a clever finish there. End to end for Ty.
He doesn't have to be super athletic and quick. He can trick you sometimes. He's so crafty inside. The decel and coming up underarms to finish.
Draymond's been hitting threes, but missing there. Yeah, it is kind of danger time. It's easy to play with an 8-10 point lead when you're on the road. The Warriors haven't made Memphis feel them defensively at all tonight. Jerome, if he had hit that, start the bus. And that went out of bounds to the Warriors.
Tricks up his sleeve, man. He is a scorer.
Santos had it taken away. And Taylor Hendricks laying it in and drawing the foul. And so Memphis stealing from Draymond, stealing from
At the syrup shop on the 6th floor.
Don't end your broadcasting career and become a cornbread magnet on me.
Never.
Okay, good.
Come on now.
Jeez. Otherwise, I'd have to root against the cornbread success.
The cornbread is just something I'm addicted to, but the Grizzlies on that ball pressure.
And Cam Spencer missing that three. Draymond the rebound. So this is the biggest deficit for the Dubs.
They've done a good job of not letting Cam Spencer find any openings from three-point range. He's 0 for 2.
And there is another turnover, courtesy of Kyle Anderson. For the Warriors, they're looking for a couple stops and any kind of momentum switch because the Grizzlies are doing whatever they want. Slow-mo, putting it up and out. There's a stop. Take care of the ball and get a good shot. That's the MO for this trip down. Jemski catch and shoot three. Threes, 7 of 25 for the Warriors tonight. Cam Spencer bothered from behind there.
Yeah, even though the screener's defender was in drop coverage, nowhere to be found, Moses Moody fought over the top of that.
Jemski getting inside and Kyle Anderson knocking it out of bounds.
Looked like he might have got
Jemski. Horford right off the bench and right into the bucket. Al hits a three.
Put Al Horford in the game, the adult in the room. Let him get things back under control.
Cam Spencer with Meshack, KCP. Javon Small. Taylor Hendricks from Memphis. Tavius Caldwell-Pope, a three of his own. So he's got 9 off the bench.
That caught you off guard. A ball screen was coming. He didn't even wait for it. He just rose up.
Richard. It's to Spencer. Skip to GP2. Shot clock at 10.
I was about to say, Cam Spencer's guarding Al Horford.
And a little give and go. The oldest playing basketball. And GP2 with a layup.
Give it to Al Horford inside, then just move off of that. Defenders can't keep themselves in between you and the basket for GP2.
Another foul. KCP, they're going to say.
It's true.
You know, I had a season ticket holder event with Al right before Christmas. And he had the sciatics, and he's been fantastic.
He's been wonderful playing basketball. He's also great for your locker room. He talks a lot. He's got a lot of experience, so every time he talks, the guys are going to pay attention. You saw him talking to GP2. He's like, I threw you that bullet pass, and you caught that one, but he had a lot to say after that one. We kept the camera on him.
Pat Spencer behind the Horford screen. The Warriors need some of these threes to go down. I mean, they're just 8 of 27.
You got to be careful. The Grizzlies are in the bonus. They're going to get super aggressive.
Cam Spencer, Meshack, who has been a driver, to Taylor Hendricks. Jemski fight for that rebound, loose, and Cam Spencer comes away with it. Tavius Caldwell-Pope, a step-back three. Will Richard fouls him on that air ball there.
Just talking to Coach Kerr. Steph Curry is standing up on the bench trying to figure out what happened. Defensive play before that. Al Horford closed out under control, closed out short to Hendricks, knowing, okay, I'm okay if he takes the 3 ball. So follow Al Horford's lead defensively.
So the biggest lead of the night. Warriors have had 3 straight home losses, and this one's starting to feel like the Philadelphia game, although GP2 saves the day with a steal. Will Richard back to Melton, and another turnover. They have doubled their turnover total. They'll get the ball back, but wanted Al, and Cam Spencer's kind of lurking in the lane, and that's a dangerous pass that doubling Al Horford now. Jemski caught that in motion. He wanted some contact, didn't get it.
But you got to play out of that. If they're going to double team Al Horford, okay, 2 guys are on him, someone else has to score.
Meshack adds to the Memphis lead. So the Warriors are just dead in the water offensively.
This quarter is going terribly.
Well, they're sitting there with 15 points.
Okay.
Podziemski put that up and in.
He just kept his dribble alive, got past his man, stepped through there, sidestep, finished with the left.
So it was Memphis that had the run at the end of the second quarter. Can the Warriors have a run in the final 3 minutes here in the third?
They need it in the worst way.
Tavius Caldwell-Pope flipping it up and out. Rebound battle loose. Out to Richard. Stop, score, stop, score. You got your stop.
You just love to have this thing single digits going into the fourth quarter, if at all possible.
Melton on the give and go. Putting it up and out. Anthony's had a tough night shooting the ball, 1 of 6. Javon Small following twice and denied twice. Podziemski couldn't get it off glass.
That was the counterattack. He had the right idea.
So Melton missed the little bank shot. Podziemski the floater. Stay stuck at 13. Spencer, skip pass. Meshack, he's not just an inside scorer, hits a 3 there.
Well, Small cut in there, so GP2 had to react to that. Tough for him to get back out.
54 bench points for the Grizzlies. I'd say evaluation mode is working well for them. It was the third quarter in LA, but it was Laker free throws that were the problem. It's been Memphis shooting tonight. Podziemski all the way to the rim.
Again, he kept his dribble alive. He got past Cam Spencer. Yeah, 54 points off the bench. The bench has more points than the starters for the Grizzlies.
Final minute 39 here of the third. 8-point advantage mushrooming here, and Javon Small hitting a 3.
They're getting hot from three-point range now. Hasn't been the case all game.
Not that anyone didn't know what Steph Curry means to the Warriors, but you take Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler out, you're scoring over 20 points less per game, and Horford scoring inside.
They got to keep going to that. I've said it. That's been the theme of the game. Some of their best offenses when they throw the ball inside to Al Horford against a smaller defender.
Steph will not play in the All-Star game. Warriors' first game after the All-Star break is Boston on the 19th. Hopefully Porzingis and Steph Curry. Melton knocked that away. Warrior defense leading to offense. 8 turnovers in a quarter.
That's rough.
After 7 in the first half is just really disheartening.
And the Grizzlies hit 4 threes to year 2 in that quarter.
Quentin Post, nice pass to Podziemski.
You got behind the defense, you're cutting and moving, you're going to need more of that.
So Post with his first playing time here. Biggest lead was 17 for Memphis. Drop inside, and Meshack has been something else.
Well, 2 defenders stayed up with Scottie Pippen Jr. He does have the vision. He is a point guard, and Meshack's going to move without the ball.
17 points off the bench for Meshack. He's missed 1 shot, 8 of 9, and he's a good defender. Podziemski is fouled on that feed from Draymond. Isn't that a free throw situation? Apparently he did not. Podziemski missing that 3, and that's a shot you can do better than by moving the ball.
The clock was running down a little bit, but you had more time than that.
G.G. Jackson just shockingly just put that in.
He's limping after that one.
Threw it up as an afterthought, and Memphis has been making everything tonight.
Lately.
Spencer, skip past Podziemski. Draymond in corner of 3, and he got it. So Draymond, 5 of 7 and 4 of 6 on threes. He's got 14. Ian Podziemski leading the Warriors in scoring.
I think he might have yelled, "Boom!" there. They were switching a lot. Scottie Pippen Jr. had a long way to go to get there. He was ready to shoot.
1-6-0 run, something. With all this time, it has been great all year.
Yelling to make something happen.
Don't be reactive, be proactive, and Warrior fans always are. Ty Jerome up and out. Stop, score, stop, score. Post thought about that. Skip pass to Draymond, and he threw that before the pass was there. makes you pay on the other end.
That's where sometimes you get in trouble. You're anticipating the play and you throw it before it materializes.
Draymond's such a good passer, but he has 6 of the Warrior turnovers tonight. Rudy rocks into a 3. Moses dropping in his first triple of the night.
I was looking at Scottie Pippen Jr. closing out to him. He's like, even if he gets here, he's really small. I can just shoot over the top.
Memphis shooting 55%, and they're just making it from everywhere.
Scottie Pippen Jr. heard me talking about it. He's like, this is why I'm out here.
63 points off the bench. 5 players for Memphis in double figures. And that was a blow-up. Oh, beautiful. Pajemski cutting without the ball, and Pat Spencer found him.
And his man Scottie Pippen Jr. just stayed up and lost sight of him. Thought the split action was coming, probably anticipating being able to switch out.
Azubuike said, get it to single digits, make him feel you. It's at 11 right now. Can you get a stop and put one in on the other end? Well, Anderson traveled. Okay. So right now, so Guy Santos in. And they get it to single digits. Draymond threw it away. Ty Jerome the lob and guided home. So these turnovers and the
Feeding on this, they're using their length, they're getting active with their hands.
Scottie Pippen Jr. Guy Santos took it away. Warriors forced a turnover. And then Guy nearly lost it. Pat Spencer, good hands.
You got a flat tire.
Guy Santos on the cut. And the step around. Threw it around the defender, Kyle Anderson. And then what a pass from post to Pat Spencer.
Yeah, Warriors are moving now. The defenders can't keep themselves in between as you had Ty Jerome missing a 3.
Okay, you were back here before. It was at 11, and he threw it away.
Did they call that on post? He's trying to post. He's just trying to move Ty Jerome in there.
Jerome missing the 3. You're getting Memphis to stop scoring. That's part of the battle. Getting shots up on the other end, sort of important.
And within striking distance, no.
The 20th turnover.
Charge.
Nope. Like you said, you don't have to catch him fully square.
No. Warriors are absolutely within striking distance here.
But this is the 3rd time they've been within 11 with a chance to cut it. Melton had it knocked away, and then Kyle Anderson in the Warrior uniform. Pat Spencer only 2 to shoot. And Pat Spencer beats the buzzer.
He is that dude.
You wanted single digits,
yes.
Kalena? Now you got it.
Yes. He knew how much time he had. Poised under pressure. Go ahead and rise to the occasion. Literally.
Down 17 to within 9. Here comes slow-mo on the step around. Hendricks is going to launch. Guy Santos, give me that rebound.
You see where Al Horford was when Kyle Anderson got down? He wants him to shoot that shot. He ate up the real estate, came right to him.
He down the lane. D-Cell himself. Put it up and in. No, he traveled.
There's a lid. Isolo was having a spirited discussion with the scorers table.
Defense is picked up. And Spencer finding Taylor Hendricks. Driving, reversing it up and out. They're coming up with stop after stop. This is what happened in Phoenix.
And Al Horford closed out short to Hendricks. He knows he doesn't want to shoot the 3 ball. Made it easier to move his feet.
Anthony Melton trying to create space. Guy Santos guiding it home.
Yeah, 2 guys jumping at the Anthony Melton. Such a ferocious threatening drive. They force a turnover.
Steal.
Nice.
Guy Santos driving the baseline again. Lost the handle. Knocked away there. There's a chance for a layup to make it a 5-point game.
Smalls get that one.
In Phoenix, the Warriors held the Suns to 1 field goal in the last 6:15. Devon Small, shot clock at 5. Hendricks nowhere to go. Small with a deep 3, and he got it. He had the steal that saved a layup and a 3 on the other end, a 5-point swing, and back up to 10.
That's 35% from 3-point range. That was a massive one.
Melton in traffic and just lost it.
We got to come to a jump stop.
Pat Spencer, the steal, and gets Horford the easiest bucket of the night.
How about the awareness from Pat Spencer? Let's make up for this mistake. Get it.
Trailed by 17 tonight. Javon Small, that steal and that three, that might have been the critical sequence of the game, because Guy Santos was going to lay that in to make it a 5-point game. Jalen Wells fading and knocking it in. 55% shooting for Memphis tonight.
These young boys are showing a lot, man. They got some guts. Not scared to take and make big shots.
4 minutes where the Warriors have to be excellent offensively. Podziemski finding Horford. Shot clock at 1. Al right to the rim again.
You got Anderson closing out to you. He is slow-mo. You have some quickness if you're Al Horford, but the pretty good drive from Podziemski set him up. The defense reacted to that drive.
And GP2 knocked that away. So you're within 8. Chance to really make Memphis feel you.
You're getting stops.
GP2 looking for Horford again. He had Javon Small on it. 2 men at Horford. Skip pass to Melton. Shot clock at 3. Guy Santos 4-3. Got it!
You just kept moving the ball, and you finally got a threatening drive from D'Anthony Melton. They reacted to that. Guy Santos had all types of time.
From down 17 to within 5.
Well, you got one stop and you capitalize. Can you stack another stop on top of that one?
Javon Small throwing it out to Hendricks for 3. Rimming out, rebound, loose. Melton comes away. Running with Horford. Melton to the rim to lay it in. Memphis takes time.
Euro step